What's good, Sooner Nation? We've got another video for you all. And the interesting thing is this guy moved in because it was move-in weekend. All of the 2024 class players, the rest of them, the summer enrollees, have moved in from your Taylor Tatums down the line. But this guy also moved in. A lot of you have no clue who he is. I had to look it up when I saw the picture because he looked familiar. And I was like, who is this guy? So it appears that Oklahoma is not only to sport you, but they're also brother you. And this surprise enrollee probably should get all y'all excited in some capacity. Let's dive into who it is and some details around it. Before we do that, welcome to Unfair Sports. I'm your host, Jay. Thank y'all for pulling up to the channel. All right, let's talk about Gabe Sawchuk. Yes, you heard the name right. Gabe Sawchuk, the little brother of Gavin Sawchuk out of Colorado, appears to have became a Sooner. Looks like he has potentially walked on PWO, probably PWO plus, joining the roster and joining his brother here at Oklahoma. When he posted this picture, it says about damn time the Puerto Rican Express is what he calls himself, has returned. Himself and his brother are both here at Oklahoma. So let's look at some film. Let's look at the measurables and understand who Gabe is and what he's going to mean to this room, along with talking about the other players that moved in. So stick around. We'll talk about that a little bit later, similar to what we did on the live on Sunday. So let's look at these measurables and talk about Gabe. So who is Gabe? Gabe comes in about a hair shorter than his brother. Gavin is about 5'11", about 180, 190-ish range now. He's probably even close to 200. He's getting on some size, and he's still fast. And then Gabe comes in about a hair shorter, about 5'9.5", 5'10", depending on the rating site you look at, about 170, 185 pounds, roughly in that range. He was a 3-star prospect, roughly nationally, and about in the top, 1,800 in the country. So he wasn't very highly rated for the most part. Comes out of Littleton, Colorado, Valor Christian, similar to Gavin. But it was interesting to see that he's done visits, of course, at Oklahoma. He's done the in-homes with Oklahoma, especially when Gavin was going through the process, when Kale visited, as well as Demarco Murray. Seemed like they built themselves a little relationship. And then I noticed that, his recruitment hadn't been really taken off as much, right? Offer-wise, he had ones from locals like Colorado, Northern Colorado. He had USC gave him a offer. Same thing with Arizona State and Iowa State. And so I was kind of wondering where he would end up. And then when Xavier Robinson, the local running back out of Carl Albert, picked Oklahoma, I was wondering if Iowa State was going to push to get Gabe over there to play at Iowa State, but doesn't appear that happened. And recruitment-wise, as you see, his rating-wise, I was a little surprised to see that, when I saw the picture of him carrying stuff in, that he was moving in, not just helping his brother. He's moving on the campus. He changed his bio on the Bird app, and you can see that he is a University of Oklahoma running back. So Gabe comes in. I don't believe he's as fast as his brother, but he's got some speed. So when I put up the film, started watching him, he played running back as well as DB. And, he was pretty solid overall. So statistically, when I pulled up the numbers, his senior year wasn't as big as his sophomore or junior. He finished with like 671 yards, averaging 3.9 yards a carry, which isn't always the greatest. But he had 11 touchdowns. But he had like 17 receptions for 213 yards, and he only played 11 games his senior year compared to his junior year where he played all 14. Same thing with sophomore. Sophomore year, he had like almost 800 rushing yards, and that's also with Gavin being there, 5.2 yards a carry and 12 touchdowns. So he had a massive sophomore year. Junior year was okay. Senior year seemed to be tapered off down a little bit, but he also played defense, right? So he had double-digit tackles. He had like 11 or 12 tackles. Let me pull that up real quick. He finished the season tackles wise with about 21 total tackles, 10 solos, 11 assists, and roughly about 2 tackles per game. But like I said, he played corner also with running back, and so you can see he can explode. Like the film shows, he's got some explosion. He can hit the cut. He can go. He can block. Actually, in his film, he shows himself blocking linebackers coming in for the hit. So It's kind of surprising to me that his recruitment didn't blow up more than what it is. But at the same time, hey, I'll take another running back to go in this room and give us some additional depth to go along with all the players we have, right? It never hurts to have extra running backs, especially when it comes to making sure you got the good health, right? We still got Gavin and Javonte. They're both building themselves up. Caleb Hicks looks like he's going to be something. And then going down the line with Xavier Robinson, Taylor Tatum, Andy Bass, who's recovering from knee surgery. He should be good soon. And then, Chant McGown. And then you've got now Gabe Sawchuk, just adding additional depth going into the SEC. And, I mean, he ain't little, 5'9", 5'10", almost 200 pounds. Or you say close to 190. Nice size back. So if he can show the ability to cut and go, there's no reason to even question if he can contribute some capacity. Even if it's just scout team and giving our guys a really good look of a running back, that could be a problem. It's always a plus to have that. So having this brother all these brothers seem to want to come play along with their siblings at this school, building that family atmosphere. That is what Brent Venables wanted. That's something that he has thrived for and pushed for, and it appears that he's going to achieve that. So I like his film. Got me excited. Hop in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel about that. And on top of this, of course, like I said, it's move-in weekend. Taylor Tatum is here. You've got Eddie Pierre-Louis. We talked about this on the live stream. You've also got Michael Patterson McDonald. He done pulled up. You've got Jeremiah Newcomb, right? Both the wide receivers, KJ Daniels as well as Zion Rajan, have both enrolled. So you've got everybody from the 24 classes now here. And so you've got the summer workouts. Everybody's going to get training in, similar to the winter workouts. Well, early summer workouts, I guess you could say. And then we'll head right into fall for fall camp. And then we can really see who's going to be what or whatnot come this year. Like, I think Eddie Pierre is going to be one that y'all are going to be really excited about being out there on the field on the offensive line. He adds to this great line class that was pulled in by Beadenbow. If you think that Beadenbow wasn't doing his job, man, go look at those dudes, right? Every single one of them has something in it, and they all excelled in the camps that they went to against their own peers. Now all we got to do is refine them. Hey, man, Team 130 is going to be special. Team 131 is going to be special. But this 24-karat gold class that just came through, they're going to change everything for Oklahoma long term. And so everybody's here. I saw Tatum. I think he probably went to the baseball game too, because, two-sport U, right? We play two sports around this bad boy. And so him and Nesta are going to be great for the baseball team, pushing them to get to Omaha again and winning some SEC titles. We'll see what happens there. But everybody's here. Got us another running back. Hop in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel. Demarco Murray cooking, right? Wait until, this coming season, this coming class. I know that we've got Torrey Blaylock. I'm not sure if we're going to pull a second running back, but we'll see what happens. I'm wondering what DeMarco's plan is. I know the room is getting pretty full. He may skip this class and go for two next class to keep that depth there. But I know Torrey's going to be a beast when he starts playing. You made it this far, that content, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Love for y'all to join this family, baby. Make sure you check out, we had the live stream as well as another video talking about what's going on here in recruiting. So, yeah, check it out. I'll let it soon. Peace.